G'day guys, my name is Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity, and today we're reacting to Cahill's Crossing, the world's deadliest crossing. This video is requested to us by Sesame. Thank you so much, Sesame. We truly appreciate it. I'm pretty familiar with this crossing. I actually lived right around the corner from this place quite a few years back, but completely lying if you guys have never seen our channel before. I'm American, and I know I just threw you all off.
We got you
with my fantastic Australian accent. But yeah, this video was suggested to us by Sesame. I'm super excited to check it out because the thumbnail is a vehicle crossing over like
a bunch of alligators. Yeah,
right, but it's like a road that's just overflowing.
Overflow.
Yeah,
we saw this.
It's
on
like
a
a
video.
flooded road.
There's like, didn't we see this on a separate video?
I can't remember if we did.
Where it was like one of our last few videos. We did things that only happened in Australia or something like that, and the person was trying to drive across a road. I think it was.
I don't know. I've had
Isaac's
sleep
video.
since then, man.
I think it was Sir Isaac Butterfield's.
He's a cool guy.
My
Yeah.
boy.
Guys, before
He
we
just
hop
doesn't
into
know yet.
yeah, he didn't know it yet. We're too small for him right now, but one day he'll understand.
He's gonna be our
that-
homie eventually.
That we're cool,
That
you
seems
know.
creepy.
So yeah, guys, before we hop into this video, if you would, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It truly helps us out in getting these videos out to more people. Also, if you would, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you guys can stay informed on our future videos. And if you'd like to help support the channel even more and get an exclusive YouTube short shout out, click that join button down below.
Should I take off my hat or leave it on?
If you've had it, leave it on. Leave it on. All right, let's check this out.
I was gonna go get a trimmed up just to edge it up today, but
So crazy, my beard was like,
you just interrupted me when I
yeah,
was trying to tell you
I
something.
know, but it's like like it hit.
Somebody said that in the comments too, by the way. That you
Did I
interrupt me
interrupt
a
you?
lot.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
So I was gonna get my hair edged up today, but I decided not to because I was trying to sell a unit. That's all.
Okay. So my beard, if you guys haven't seen our videos from the past, my beard was like 2.5, 3 inches long at the bottom.
Wait, 2.5, 3 inches.
It was like,
I measure other things.
it was like
this.
right here, and then I lost some weight. I've lost 98 pounds, and I've trimmed my beard down quite a bit. And looking in the mirror last night when I was edging up my beard, I was like, damn, my shit's getting too long. Like, I need to go get like.
It looks good. I actually like the thickness of this.
Don't touch my face.
Shut up.
No, but like, cause it kind of sticks out. Like they stick out.
I know, but it looks like certain people can pull that off, and I think it actually looks good.
Let me know in the comments. All
And
right.
I'm going to shave this. I've been eating healthy the last 4 to 5 days. I feel fantastic,
Fantastic.
and I'm going to keep it up. And hopefully, I don't plan on. If I lost 90 pounds,
Bro, you're gonna lose some weight, bro. It don't matter how much weight you lose, just lose some weight. That's all
I'm
that
not going to
matters.
lose 90 pounds. Because if I lose 90 pounds, I'll weigh like 130.
Just be happy with where you're at. That's all that matters.
Well, then I just stop dieting already.
Go ahead. All right, let's check this out. If anybody's even still watching.
Yeah, they've skipped.
Yeah.
I recently became aware of a water crossing in Australia that I have never heard of before, called Cahill's Crossing in the Northern
Cahill.
Territory. Cahill's Crossing is a flooded causeway in the north of Australia and is notorious for vehicles getting washed off the road.
Oh, wow.
Okay, first of all, it doesn't look like a road. So why
They got washed off.
are the
roads-
vehicles going into it in the first place?
Especially during the wet season, and is considered as Australia's most
Okay, that's a
dangerous
road.
water crossing. Cars being washed off a road into fast-moving floodwaters sounds bad enough, but that alone is not what makes this crossing so dangerous. It's all of the saltwater crocodiles that surround the road.
Bro, and they're just chilling, like they're sitting there like
Waiting for people to
they're
drive
like,
through.
I know somebody's about to. This vehicle right there, they're like, this guy's about
he's
to come down.
screwed.
This one's about to slide down. He's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna get his ass. Y'all hold back. I'm gonna get him.
Like where I grew up, there's roads. Like you have theirs is in meters, but we do ours in feet.
Yeah.
But in Tennessee, we have roads like that because we have a rainy season as well over there. And yeah, like when you cross a street that has one of those, it's like nerve wracking. But
we don't have saltwater alligators sitting there.
Man-eating
unless it's-
alligators.
Unless it's like Louisiana or Florida or some shit.
yeah, And there's
laying in
Crocs.
wait right at the water's edge. This stretch of river is an infamous feeding ground for saltwater crocodiles and one of the most dangerous bodies of water in the country. Rangers found there were 120 crocs in the 6-kilometre stretch of river leading up to the crossing. Now you might think, who cares about crocs in the water when I will be safely in my car crossing on land? Well, you might think differently when crocodiles are taking a nap on the crossing and blocking your path. The river that Cahill's crossing spans can go from a tame muddy stream into a deep torrent, ready to sweep away any vehicle that dares to cross it.
But why?
The river.
Why leave it like that?
This sounds really obvious, and I know none of us watching or viewing are stupid. But if
except for you, not you, but you know who I'm talking to.
Not you though.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. But that
so
person.
If somebody over I don't know, infrastructure for the city or this area,
the territory, whatever,
make a bridge.
Like, why not? Like, is this not justifiable?
If you know that this is so it's the world's deadliest crossing, like if you know that, just build a bridge.
You know what I would do? Like, if you ever want to get a new car, put that thing into drive, hop out, let it coast across. It'll fall off on one side or the other, hopefully the side of the water. And then you just claim insurance. And you're like, shit happens.
And we're not recommending insurance fraud.
But hey,
even though you're in a different country, and
Australia has it set up perfectly for y'all. If I could find this here,
right? Because the kangaroos jump on their shit and everything,
dude.
They said that's common. Like they drive down these back roads at night and expect.
I need to send my car over there. No, actually, I'm okay.
Has massive tidal
should have sent my lease over there.
That don't generally line up with people's travel plans, forcing them to become impatient and choose risky times to cross the river.
Nope.
And this is the main reason people in
their
their
RV?
vehicles get stuck and get into trouble. Each year, dozens of drivers attempt to make it across the submerged crossing, but instead end up being washed away into the croc-infested waters. Considering how remote this location is, it seems to get a lot of attention from many online videos showing drivers who attempted to cross and failed to make it. So if you get in trouble on the crossing and you have to get out to winch yourself to the other side, you are...
First of all, do you realize how fucked up this is? Okay, that's a bad view. That's a bad view. But there are people standing out waiting to get pulled, like trying to help out.
Right.
Fuck that. If you are stuck, you're screwed if you're hanging out with me. Because if this is the most infested.
To be fair, I would prefer to just stay in the vehicle.
That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't have gotten out in the first place.
No, hell no.
But in this particular instance, I mean, yeah, they might be underwater, but I don't see any out of water, like popping up.
I would have ran over to the other vehicle and been like, I guess this video's done.
But if I knew that this was like one of the most croc-infested waters and it's dangerous.
Two-wheel drive Toyota? Because I feel like the wheels were spinning in the back and the front weren't doing anything.
It seems to get a lot of attention from many online videos showing drivers.
No, it's forward.
The
front's not spinning.
So if you get in trouble on the crossing
maybe,
and you have to get out to winch yourself to the other side,
and
you
it's
are
spinning
running
the back tires. That's not four-wheel drive.
Crocodiles frequently congregate at the river's crossing to feast on swarms of fish that head upstream with changing tides. And up to 40 crocodiles can be spotted together at the same time.
Yeah,
a spectacle that attracts big crowds. The area has become so well known, there are even viewing platforms to watch the crocodiles feeding, which in itself is quite bizarre, as this crossing is in a very remote location, a part of Australia where most people will never visit.
Okay, so don't build a bridge, then you're wasting money.
And really,
only like
the
10 people
that are
might
like
die
truly trying to, like, unless
if you're
you
crossing
really
this
don't
purposely,
know,
if you're crossing this purposely, it's because you know how dangerous it is, and you're just trying to live life on the edge.
And you're doing it for fun, like.
And if you do that and die, that's cool. Like if I jump out of an airplane to go skydiving and my parachute doesn't open, I'm completely fine with dying in that situation because I knew the consequences.
That's fair. That's a fair statement.
So
when you do something, obviously you hope that the parachute opens up, or you make it across the river, or
but
whatever.
If you don't, you die.
You want to
be cool with it. You No. Make peace with it. You're having that adrenaline. Like, that's the best feeling you're going to ever have in your life is that adrenaline. Parkour.
Hardcore.
There have been many fatal incidents at this location due to careless people crossing the waterway on foot or fishing at the river's edge and being attacked by a crocodile. World-leading crocodile expert Graham Webb says that for every crocodile you can see, there are 10 you can't.
With every crocodile you can see, there's 10 that you can't in this area.
First of all, those guys getting out of the car were seriously dumb.
That doesn't matter. Those guys, to an extent, understandable. The people that are fishing in this area,
you're just asking.
Go find another fucking place to fish.
Because realistically, if there's that many crocodiles, well, to be fair, that means that there's a lot of
fish,
like stuff to eat.
It doesn't matter. Like, are you that hungry in this area?
Are you really needing to fish?
I mean, to be fair, if you're like struggling and you need to fish and you have to catch fish to feed your family, that's cool.
One thing.
Like, if you're risking your life to catch 2 fish for your family at night, that's cool. Like, do your thing. No judgment whatsoever.
I'd be going after the crocodile.
But if you're kill the fucking croc.
Yeah, I mean,
go out there with some heavy-duty spears or some shit.
Well, I mean, if
the
it's
rivers
like
in
an
this
alligator
area of Australia are home to the densest population of saltwater crocodiles. This just isn't the kind of place to be taking risks, as
and
the
gone.
Opportunistic crocs are most certainly there in numbers, just laying in wait. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
But, yeah, see, this is... You're asking to get hurt.
Bro, if I hit that, if I was to go through, first of all, if I was to go through that in my current car, I wouldn't make it through the first 3 feet. But if I was to go through that with a vehicle that could possibly not withstand it, but could also possibly withstand it, I would go into that motherfucker at like 45 miles an hour.
Oh, water flying up on the side.
Like, the water would fly away so fast with the friction that my tires have created on that water that the fucking crocodiles are gonna fly away. Like,
what would be perfect, and I'm saying this because like 2 vehicles come to mind. I'm sure there's other ones. The G-Wagon, because those weigh over 8,000 or 9,000 pounds, and the new Hummer EV that weighs over 9,000 pounds.
But like trucks too.
They're too light on the back.
Yeah, you're right.
end.
You're right.
Unless you're putting a bunch of sandbags on the back, you're just asking to have issues.
Yeah, and I feel like most of if there's deaths that happen while crossing the water, I feel like that has to do with actual like wrecking and drowning. Because you're in the vehicle. I mean, there might be instances where people get out of the vehicle and get attacked by a crocodile, but I doubt that is like the concern.
Common. Yeah, the main common situation.
That's not the common denominator in the deaths. If you go across this and you died, it could, I would imagine it's most likely because you got caught in the water and your vehicle tipped over and you drowned or some shit.
Absolutely.
But if you're fishing, you didn't crash.
You're kind of putting yourself in that situation. And if you get eaten by a crocodile, I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for you. I feel bad for your family, but not you.
Because you didn't catch the fish for them?
Yeah.
But you should have went a little bit further down.
I just picture it just like anything else. If you commit suicide, I don't feel sorry for the person that does it. I mean, I feel sorry for the situation. Like
I feel sorry for the thoughts that they had at the time.
Exactly. However, I feel more sorry about the family, the kids.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
But I'm more saddened for the family, the kids, and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Of course.
Guys, I do want to say, before we sign off on this video, I do want to say this is typically something I don't put out there, but the Uvalde shooting, there's been a lot of comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Texas shooting.
But the Texas shooting that happened at the school, look, it's very sad. We understand there's an issue in our country with gun violence and stuff like that.
Yes.
But we don't need back-assward comments where people say, gosh, we feel so bad, but in countries like ours where we have gun control and this and that, look, we understand, but that's not helping the situation at all.
Right, and us two do not agree with gun violence. So, like, for those comments to be made on our videos.
Yeah, no. You can unsubscribe, and I'm fine with that. Look,
Yeah.
kids died. And I'm very saddened by that. And I hate what's going on in our country because there's too many people that are too focused on the Second Amendment that they can't move forward in understanding. There's got to be, like, the argument right now is there's too many doors in school.
Right. Like, he's got a baby. I've got a 3-year-old baby girl.
And I got a 6-year-old. Still same thing.
I am scared, honestly, to send my kid to school.
I'm glad that the school year is over, so I can kind of rest a little bit easier. But look, saying you feel bad and you're praying or whatever the case may be, you're sending hopes.
You're
and
giving
wishes.
your condolences.
Yes, that's fine, but you don't need to add, "Oh, our country doesn't have these gun issues." We know,
and we wish ours didn't.
We agree. I would say 50 to 60% of the U.S. population agree with you. I agree with you.
Unfortunately, 50 to 40%.
But I am sick and tired of seeing comments saying, and I am standing by this. Like, this is the one time that I'm actually legitimately annoyed. I even told a couple people, look, just unsubscribe.
Yeah.
If you're going to make these comments on our channel, unsubscribe. I am happy to lose you as a viewer.
Yeah, because if you think that us as a YouTube channel condone children getting shot in the face and family losing their babies.
Getting shot, period. Face doesn't have to do anything.
I'm just saying, in general, like,
what happened was horrible. We're saddened. It terrifies me. It truly does. Yeah. It gets to the point where you carry a gun because you're terrified. I told you
recently I was driving home.
Yeah,
and somebody pointed a gun at the first time in my life. I'm driving home from work, and this guy had enough road rage. And I didn't even feel like I did anything wrong. And this guy pulls a pistol out and points it at me. First time in my life. I'm only 20. I get it. I'm 25 years old. But still, that's 25 years. I've never had a gun pointed at me. And this guy just felt the need to point a fucking pistol at me because I made him angry on the road. Like, situations like that, yes, we understand. Our country is fucked on its gun control.
Now, I'm going to be upfront and honest. I own an AR. However, I've never shot it. It still sits in the box. It was a bad purchase. I own
a pistol, and I actually had it in my glove box. My glove box at the time, but I didn't point it back at him.
Before he interrupted me again. You do interrupt me a lot, you know? No, and I'm the interrupter at work. I interrupt people all the time at work. But you do it so much here. But what I'm saying is I'm waiting to see if they do a buyback program before I just turn it in. It's not hurting anybody. It's in a box. It hasn't even been shot. Besides the one time when they test it before they sell it. I'm not spending any more money on it. I'm not buying any more guns. I'm done with buying guns.
When you say buyback, are you talking about like how Australia handled it?
Most countries that ever do trying to get rid of them, or they offer, or even if they're trying to minimize it, they'll offer a buyback based on like an actual value, like a decent value. And I spent over $1,000 on this rifle, so I would prefer to get money back. I'm going to give it probably about a year, but if nothing happens, I'm really hoping that we change our governor, and he's very anti-gun. I'm not anti-gun, but I'm also not pro-AR anymore. I used to be, but now I'm starting to see the consequences of this over the years. I used to be naive, and I like pew-pews and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But then I've realized we don't need this.
Right.
And I'm still pro-gun. I enjoy shooting guns. It's fun. I'm not the person that we have to worry about, but just like Jim Jeffries says, you have to worry about the dumbest person that there is that can get one. What is this for?
I'm going to start raising my hand before I speak.
Well, cutting me off is
I'm
different.
just fucking with you. No, but like, in my situation, I own a pistol, and I carry it in my car. And the reason why I carry my pistol in my car is not for my safety, but because I feel like I need to keep my child safe. And in situations like that, I was in the car by myself. If I get shot, I get shot. I pissed the guy off, and it was my time to go.
Yeah, there's no need to try to have it wild, wild west.
But if my kid was in the car, I wouldn't have pulled my gun out immediately. I would have just
slowed down or
done
Get
something.
out of the way. Yeah.
But if it got to that point where I felt like I had to 100% protect my baby, I would do it.
Oh yeah, me too.
But my gun's been in my glove box and I haven't taken it out once.
Right.
And in probably over a year.
But I feel like if we were to get rid of ARs, the gun violence would significantly drop.
100%. If you
Because it
take
makes
away
it harder.
rifles, I mean,
Well, I
to
like
an extent,
hunt.
if it's a hunting rifle, like a single
Bolt
shot,
action.
right, bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
But if it's a semi-automatic rifle, like
Yeah, there's no need. There's really no need. And look, we're not here having the debate. That's not what we're trying to do. What my main topic was, we don't need backhanded comments where you feel bad, but you're trying to belittle the country over it because of guns and stuff like that.
because
and,
everybody.
and then raising your country. Look, I love my country. I truly, truly do. But just like the majority agree, we have a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
We are a country divided very, very extremely. The most I've ever seen it in my entire life. And I'm almost 40, so not that much. But my mom has said the same and she's in her 70s. So I'm just going to wrap this up here. But what I was saying, I'm going to get rid of my rifle, whether it's they open up a buyback option or if it gets to the point where it's taking too long, I'm just going to turn it into the authorities. And I've made the decision mentally that I can give up $1,000. Granted, it was like 4 years ago when I bought it and I still haven't shot it. So it's not really losing $1,000. It is $1,000 just sitting there, not doing anything. And I'm not selling it to anybody else. It's either going to be sold back to the authorities or it's going to be returned to the authorities so they can destroy it. Or I'll just destroy it. I don't care.
Right.
I'll find somebody that has like a heavy machinery, or I can take it to work and we can just run it over with a forklift.
Bro, I can fuck it up.
Yeah. If you would like to see a video with us fucking up my AR,
A quick short.
let me know down in the comments. That might actually be good. And if you're still watching, type positive. Let's think of positive.
Hold on. I would like to say.
Not misspelled. Something positive.
I would like to say that this was a good crocodile video.
Yeah. I know we went off topic here, but type in Crocs.
I had no idea we were going this route.
It just came up to my mind, and I remember.
I mean,
reading
it's
the comments.
obviously a super. I mean, 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, it's.
So it just happened.
Just
so
happened.
it's super fresh.
It wasn't 2 days ago, but yes, it's fairly fresh. It's been like 3 or 4.
It's been 3 at max.
It's
irrelevant.
Everything
it's super
is,
fresh.
But yes, so guys, we appreciate the condolence. Like it helps me.
Yeah, I mean, truly.
No, my heart is broken, but as an American, the condolences is appreciated, but the back ass way of doing it is not okay with me.
Right.
So if you're gonna be that person, just unsubscribe. But if you just want to say you're saddened or whatever, we appreciate it as Americans, and we know we are fucked up right now.
Yeah.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
my name's Miles.
and my name is Faz.
Thanks for watching, mates.
Peace
out.